to Leah's Vlog. I'm so glad that you have tuned into my channel. If you are new, welcome. I want to introduce myself. I am Leah. I am a med surgical nurse. I've been a nurse for a little over 2 years and I love what I do. I love being a nurse. And I just want to basically share my journey through nursing and everything that I learned so that I can be a resource for you. And I also want to encourage you on this journey because being a nurse, sometimes it is hard. It is hard. But I posted a video a couple days ago just talking about my transition of a nurse. I used to be a full-time orthopedic nurse, and now I am a PRN med surgical nurse working on a primarily nephrology or oncology department, and I love it. I actually really love it. There are many benefits and advantages of being PRN, and I'm going to link that video above or somewhere in the description box so that you can basically watch the video of the advantages of being PRN. But I also think that it's only wise when you make a decision that you also know some of the disadvantages, because everything is not always good. You know, there are some things that are some drawbacks. But the first thing I want to address is that PRN, in my personal opinion, I think it's good when you pick up a PRN job if you already obtain or have a full-time job or a part-time job, which is steady income. And then also I think it's also good for individuals who are married and your spouse already has basically some benefits. And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to get into 3 disadvantages of being PRN. The first thing I want to talk about is when you are PRN, and I can only talk about in my hospital, okay? But I think that this goes for other hospitals as well, because PRN is just casual. So basically the first thing I want to talk about, as a PRN nurse, yes, you get to pick your own shifts. And for me, I only have to sign up for 4 shifts within a 6-week period, and one of them has to be a weekend, and then you have to work one holiday each season, but you're not guaranteed your shifts. So even though, for instance, this week I probably was going to pick up just like 2 shifts, I can put myself in the timekeeping machine and my manager will approve it. But as we know, when you work in the medical field, specifically nursing, the census is always fluctuating. It could be really high, 100% one day, and then like an hour later, I mean, this never really would happen, but you can have no patients, but it can basically fluctuate. And so basically, if you sign up to work on a specific day and the census is low, and basically there's 6 full-time nurses, okay? And basically if the census is too low, they don't need the 6 full-time nurses. They can opt to get VTO, vacation time off, and they actually have vacation stored and they can use it. But when the census is low, the first person to get called off is the person who is PRN or casual. So in this case, it would be me. And they are not obligated to pay me, and I cannot use vacation time because I don't have it. So you're not guaranteed basically the shift. So so the second thing I want to talk about is that as a PRN nurse, you do not get any benefits. They do not give you health insurance. They do not give you short-term disability. Those things, that's just in case I injure myself. I don't get that through my job. And in my case, I am married, so I do get my health benefits from my husband, which is a great thing. But I do not have a short-term disability. So if I get sick, something will happen. But I'm currently working on that. You can actually pay for short-term disability on your own, and it is not expensive at all. I believe State Farm offers it, Aflac, and I will link all of these things down in the description box so you can look into it. You can have your own short-term disability, so there are ways to get around this. But the last thing I want to talk about, and I think I already kind of mentioned it, is that you do not get sick time and you do not get vacation. But the great thing about being PRN is that you can plan for your vacation. If you're saving a portion of your money, you can plan to be off for a week or 2 basically. And if you have another job, you can vacation basically, or take some time off from your PRN job and pick up some shifts. Or if you work from home, there are ways to get around it. And if you get sick, basically that will be you don't get paid. You don't have vacation time off or vacation time to put in to still get paid. So you have to find a way of basically, when you're not sick or you get well, basically to pick up shifts, or you can just work. So you do not have vacation time, you do not have sick time. So basically when you are sick, you do not get paid. And if you're sick for a significant amount of time, that's when maybe short-term disability and things will kick in. So as a PRN nurse, you do not get sick time and you do not get vacation time. So for instance, if you do sign up for 2 shifts and basically that time for you to come in, you have to call off. You do not have sick time in order to put in to get paid. So you're on your own and how you're going to compensate for that. So that is one of the disadvantages of being PRN. And so I want to say that even through those disadvantages, I have found ways to basically have extra income, to live below my means in order to make sure that PRN fits into my life, into my family, and it will work, but it's not for everyone. I will say that. So you have to figure out if it's really for you. But I personally think that PRN status is actually good for someone who has an extra source of income. Maybe they work from home, or they're married and their husband, you know, or their wife has benefits, so that can work. And you can always get supplemental insurance, pay out of pocket, or you can get short-term disability, as I was saying, through Affleck. So those are ways to get around it. But I love being PRN. I believe it's offered at all hospitals, but with advantages, there are always disadvantages. And these are the 3 that I basically have encountered. So I hope this information helps you, but I want to end this video basically just giving a little bit of encouragement. I'm going to start doing this, basically encouraging nurses. I have found just in the 2 years that I have been a nurse that, man, nursing can be hard. And I feel like our profession, we're always giving to everyone else. Even through 12 hours, we have sometimes 4 to 6 patients and we're giving individualized care to everyone. And at the end of the day, sometimes we're depleted. We're emotionally depleted, we're physically depleted, and who basically fills us up? And if you're married, you do have someone, but no one understands nurses better than another nurse. So I want to be that resource to encourage you along this journey. And my encouragement for today is to invest and take care of yourself. You are doing a bomb job. You are a nurse. You work your behind off in nursing school, and you are taking care of individuals, you're emotionally investing in them, and physically you are aiding them. And I just want to commend you. You are doing a great job, but invest in yourself. In order to be the best nurse, take that vacation that you said that you were going to take. Take some time off, and on your days off, pamper yourself. Invest in yourself, pamper yourself, take care of yourself, that on your next shift, you can come back and be the best nurse to your patients. That when they leave, they were like, I was well taken care of. If you invest in yourself, you can only give off good things to your patients. So I admonish you to do that. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I hope that I have shared something that can help you along your way. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I will be posting videos weekly just to help you along your journey. All right, have a good day, you guys.